the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
Qué sabrosa la sal del mar de mi playa. Aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
It's time for high school baseball on. All right, ready to get this one started. Here's the left fielder, Emilio Garcia. Up the middle, Gary. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
One down. Terrence Gary stepping in now, one of the top high school prospects in the country. He already has his sights set on the MLB Draft Combine, but he'll need to be projected to go in the first 5 rounds to score an invite. Late on that fastball. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Foul ball there. One out and the base is empty. Can't get there, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on
Batting
that
third,
sucker.
catcher.
Here's the catcher, Mario Nieves.
Your turn now. No one better.
2-1 now. In the dirt, but blocked.
Rip it up.
And ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Hey, good luck. Good luck, huh?
Next to hit, Russell Lowry.
Hey, no one better right here.
That one out to right. Merca under it. The relay to third. Safe.
No, he's
Not
in
in
there.
time to get him. And it's first and third with 2
Batting
away.
fifth,
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Here's the second baseman, David Aseo. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. First and second with one away. Terrence Gary digs in. He's earned attention from college coaches and pro scouts alike, and when this season ends, he could have a big decision to make. And this one gets through. Headed for the plate. Hot shot, can't knock it down. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Comes through with the RBI. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Still just 1 out here in the inning. 2-2 pitch. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Terrence Gary. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Bash down the right side, but foul. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. He absolutely smoked it. Yikes, a splitter high in the zone. That's never what you want to do on the mound. If the hitter doesn't crush that, something went very wrong. And the 0-1 now. To short, could be 2. Fires to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. They may have scored 1 there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play could be a real blow to their momentum. This one ripped but foul to the right. Runner at first, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Benny Montero. Will hit next. The 0-1.
One away.
Ground ball, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, in time, and it's a double play to end it. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Welcome one and all to high school. 1 down. Terrence Gary batting now, a name you could be hearing a lot this summer. One of his goals is earning a trip to the MLB Draft Combine. He'll need to be projected to go in the top 5 rounds to get an invite. 1 out and the base is empty.
Go two.
Scorched. That could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2, and it gets by. Round second, going for third. The relay throw. Tag out. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but they get the out at third. And now the center fielder, Daniel Imasa. Here's a grounder up the middle. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. I thought for sure off the bat that one was going to get through to the outfield for a knock. Great job defensively to take away the hit. And a base hit right there.
Find the ball.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Russell Lowry.
First baseman, Russell Lowry.
Ground ball to third, Schultz. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Terrence Gary will hit next. And a rocket down the line.
Go to.
And that's a fair ball. Around from second, the tying run. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Nobody out, and runners at second and third. And now the 1-2. On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Brett St. John. Popped up. Urban settles under it. Gets there. Got it.
Up next for the Bobcats, left fielder, Jose Guillon.
First and third, 1 away. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs in to score in the inning. That one to first. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bobcats on top here. 2-1.
Hey, yeah, I read in the deep. Know if you hit me, you come with a feet. All of this drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech.
Top of the 7th here. Terrence Gary digs in now.
Terrence Gary.
And there's a base hit.
Ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That'll way to square it up.
So digging in, Russell Lowry. 2-2 now. On the ground. There's 1. And 2. What a play. And the next batter, Orlando Urban. The Eagles down to their last strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And a base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he showed good restraint there. Knew he could drive that pitch, but didn't jump out of his shoes. Great timing. Got the barrel on plane and smacked it into the gap for the double. We'll see if they can clutch up here with the winning run in scoring position. Oh, 1 now.
There you go.
And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Relay throw in the dirt and can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Up next for the Bobcats, first baseman, Russell Lowry.
Go ahead run on base. Russell Lowry, the next to hit. This one to right. Oh, it drops. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Up next for the Bobcats,
Brett St. John getting ready to hit.
St. John.
The pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. The crowd's standing now in a one-run game in the 9th inning. Got him looking. 2 gone. Not a perfectly...
Next for the Bobcats.
Now the left fielder, Jose Guillen. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
And now the DH, Fisher McNeil. Here's the 1-2 offering. A dive, nice stop from his knees. The throw, it's there, and that's a... Here's the second baseman, Ed Ruiz. And the tying run at second. Grounds this one up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chad Foreman. The right-handed reliever. Line, and that's a base knock. 1 run comes in. Runner around third. The tag, out! And that ends the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th. We are all knotted up again. All tied up at 3. Go-ahead run on base. Terrence Gary will hit next. Lined a single into center the last time up. A laser into the outfield. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Robbie Aseo. 3-2 now. Up the middle. Fires over to first. They are down to their final out. Go-ahead run on base. Terrence Gary digs in now. That's a hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. This is a terrific performance in this one. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. 2-2, and the pitch. That one out to right. And makes the grab. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Go-ahead run on base. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brett. 3. Got the strikeout looking. And that... Here's the third baseman, Matt Schultz. Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Gary. 1 out. So 2 down. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Terrence Gary. Comes to the plate with 6 hits, trying to make it 7. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. They're going crazy in the dugout. And that gives them the lead. It's 6-5. He keeps producing loud contact in this ballgame. Really good hitting in this one. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Kurt Hampton now at the plate.
Make your adjustments, we got you.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. And now it's going to be Matt Schultz. Swing and a ball popped up. Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat. That's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Welcome to high school baseball. One down. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Terrence Gary. In the air to center. It's pretty far back. Out number 2. So up next, Terrence Gary. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. McWilliams takes it to first. That's the first out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brett St. John. Kicks and delivers. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. At the plate, Jose Guillen. And here's the 0-2. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by 1. Runner at first, 1 away. Skies this one. Deep left center field. It's on its way and gone. Blasted that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. 1 away and a runner at first. George Bradshaw on the ground. Dive, got it. Throws from the ground. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Terrence Gary getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game. Line drive, the leap, got it. Dives for the bag, out. Double play. McLean kept the bats quiet in that inning. Go ahead run on base. Now at the dish, George Bradshaw. 0-2, rocks and fires. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat driving. Next is the designated hitter, Fisher McNeil.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Now this is lifted to center. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on senior day. Gary was simply remarkable in this one, even if it wasn't enough to get the win on senior day. What an unreal individual performance on a day he'll never forget. With college coaches and scouts looking on, he put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the next level. The regular season is in the books. Terrence Gary at the plate now, facing decisions most high school seniors can only dream of. Go play college ball or sign. That one is absolutely pummeled off the base of the wall. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Russell Lowry. 0-2, rocks and fires. Oh, and this one gets away. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. This is not how they wanted the inning to go, and that ball in the dirt just compounded matter. In the air to left. And there's one down. One gone and runners at second and third. Brett St. John getting ready to hit. Here's a grounder right side.
All right, hang on, right there.
It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Jose Guillen now at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The other way. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Man at first with one gone. Terrence Gary steps in, and he's catching a lot of attention from pro scouts right now. Now crushed to right center, way back there. Forget it. This one is gone. Blasted that one out of here. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. They were down big in this one, but they didn't stop fighting, and now it's paid off. They've taken the lead. Terrific comeback. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school. Up the middle. Dive, got it! Throws to first, but safe at first. And they start the frame with a leadoff infield single. Well, it's a one-run ball game. The batter now, Terrence Gary. I've noticed several college coaches in attendance here. This one is labeled.
Go two!
And it hits the base of the wall. Around second on his way to third. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. Every time he steps in the box these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because he's just locked in. In the air to center, pretty deep. Imasa gets there under it.
Come on,
The
slide.
relay to third, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. But a run does come in to score. Now it's the second baseman, Ed Ruiz. Grounder might be 2. There's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Up next for the Bobcats.
So up next, Terrence Gary. And he put a charge into one earlier with an absolutely mammoth home run. Big sound off the bat. And a majestic, soaring shot that he'll probably savor for some time. This one absolutely clobbered. You can forget it. That's a grand slam. It's another long ball in this game. Second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-7. He'll be proud of the swing he put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. That was a terrific swing. He wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that and more. Great job to put it over the wall for the grand slam. Two down and a runner at second base. Stepping in, Rick Schneider.
Two down now.
This one high in the air, out to left center. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Gary with an amazing game to keep his team's state championship dreams alive. Big-time players come through in big moments, and today he showed he's capable of that. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Ben Gelman, bringing you the semifinal round of these high school playoffs. This matchup pits two of the state's top programs against each other. These teams have each battled through a grueling season, showcasing their skills. Terrence Gary stepping in now, and what a stage for one of the state's brightest stars. After trying to lead his team to a state title swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. That one is absolutely pummeled. Does it have the distance? And it one-hops the wall. One run comes across, and here comes the runner. Relay throw. Not in time, and the run scores. And they're up by 4.
First baseman, Russell.
Still just one out here in the inning. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Grounder left side. On to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Brett St. John, the next to hit.
There you go.
Swing and a pop-up. Norris settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. They limit the damage here. Here's the second baseman, Andres Marcelo. The pitch. Ground ball could be 2. Gary to second, but safe at first. It's the fielder's choice. Runner on at third, one away.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Swung on and pasted to deep right. He got every stitch of that ball, and it is out of here. It's another long ball in this game. Second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2. Some homers just sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Gary up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here. but it curls foul.
Come on now.
Shoots this one on the right field line, and foul ball. 0-2, here's the pitch.
Go on, go two, go
And
two,
that's
go
a
two, go
base
two.
hit. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time, safe at home. And it's 9-2. 2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Russell Lowry. And now the 3-1 pitch. And ball 4, 2
first
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Bobcats.
And now the right fielder, Brett St. John. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, right side.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Here's the catcher, Mario Barreto. Up the middle. Great grab on the dive. Throw to first. Throw not in time. The infield single loads the bases.
Up next for the
Here's
Bobcats.
the shortstop at the plate, Terrence Gary. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that's the end of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tom Bartlett. Oh, he demolished it, soaring out towards right field, and this ball is way gone. On that slow changeup, he may have been expecting the hitter to be out. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Holly. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Gary with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found. When your lover comes around, I'm on fire, baby, please me too. Burn your house down just.
The high school state championship has arrived. And next, the cleanup hitter, Duncan Durham. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. So up next, Terrence Gary. I've noticed several college coaches in attendance here today, many with eyes on this prospect. A lot of pressure for an 18-year-old. He's already had multiple college offers, and he's showing the... This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Relay throw. But it's offline. The run will score. 1-0. So digging in, Russell Lowry. And ball 4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
And now the right fielder, Brett St. John. On the ground.
On the bag,
And
right here.
that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores. And they lead by 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Terrence Gary. Wallops this one out towards right center. Does it have the distance? It's off the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. What a treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. That one in the dirt and gets away.
Come on, slide.
Throw into third. The tag, out. Well, he couldn't get a good read on how far away that ball rolled, and he got caught stealing third as a result. That cost them a runner in scoring position.
Be aggressive.
Out to short.
2-2-2.
Gary. Off balance speed, there's one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Terrence Gary. Swing and a drive. It's back there. That one is gone. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Hammered to deep right field, and it's got plenty of carry. He sends it out of here. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Up the middle, Gary. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down. Gary steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead. And that's ripped into right.
There you go.
And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And this one is all tied up in the seventh. Nobody out, first and second here. Stepping in, Russell Lowry. And that's a walk.
Ball 4, take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Now it's the right fielder, Brett St. John. And the 1-1. Ball game. Walk-off grand slam. They're going crazy in the dugout. And they've rallied from being down 6. It's 16-12. And you can sense they have all the momentum on their side. They came back from being down 6 runs to move in front on that home run. Tons of offense in this one. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.
Your mama 9 months to make it, but it only took a the road to Major League Baseball dreams.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the boat. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash. This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
Crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do powder boots. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams.
Jessica, your thoughts on the round so far? How's he doing?
He's been fun to watch. I like that first step quickness, the body control. He's shown he can throw from different arm angles. Glove work has been super smooth, and how about that quick footwork? Plus, making super accurate throws. He's showing he belongs at this level.
Carolina whip powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me. Talking about we gotta move. Since I got a suit. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me handsome.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Terrence Gary. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. And a foul ball. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. And makes the grab. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Douglas Lang. On the ground, right side, Brett. Goes to second for one. That is a terrific double play.
Now batting.
That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. In the air, right field, well hit. Back there. Out of here. Nice job by the hitter to take that one the opposite way for the homer. I think he was a touch late recognizing the fastball down the middle, but he adjusted and put a great swing on it. First and second with one away. Now it's the shortstop, Terrence Gary. Already a homer for him in this one. That one hammered center field. This one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in, coming to the plate. Also in to score. And next, the cleanup hitter, Lewis Steffen. 0-2, and the delivery. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Now at the dish, Tommy Wong. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Terrence Gary will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? That one's gone. Wastes no time on this one. Second home run of the game. No outs. Runner at first. Wong getting ready to hit. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. One away.
Got him!
I think that was the safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. And now, Terrence Gary. Gary, competing here at the MLB Draft Combine, fresh off of winning a high school state championship. I'm sure that was an awesome experience for him. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Runner tags and goes to third. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, but safe at first. Nice try defensively. 2 outs, runner on first base. Rob Welburn digs in now. Fly ball left field. Fraser should have this one. The catch is made to end it. That wraps up this year's MLB Draft Combine. What a thrill to see these young prospects showcase their skills and boost their stock for the draft. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.